Hey everyone, today I'm going to share with you one of the final Hot Wheels Car Culture 2-car premium sets that came out in 2021, and that is the Volkswagen Mooneyes set. And it comes with the Volkswagen T1 panel bus as well as the custom Volkswagen Beetle. So if you've seen any of my other videos on these 2-car sets or any of the information out there on the internet, as you know, one of the castings has a new deco and the other is at the very least very, very similar, if not exact, to a release that has already been done. In this case, the custom Volkswagen Beetle is new. This Mooneyes deco is new for it in a premium casting. It was done in a basic mainline release with 5-spoke wheels, but this one's quite different. However, the T1 panel bus has been done before. That came out in the Car Culture Cargo Carriers set a few years back. So we'll get this opened up and check out the details to see if there are any differences with this T1 panel bus. Hoping that it is, so that it's not just a re-release. As you can see here on the back, this was part of a 3 sets that came out in the case, the Datsun BRE 510, as well as the Porsche 962. Definitely check out my other videos on those 2 sets. But today we are talking Mooneyes Volkswagen. Very good looking set. Definitely love the Mooneyes deco, and I'm a huge Volkswagen fan. I've owned many of them, and definitely have to get my hands on any Volkswagen casting that comes out. So let's get this opened up and check out the details. All right, here we have them opened up and set free. Loving the look of the Mooneyes deco, the yellow and black and the flames. Just a great looking pair of cars. It's going to look fantastic on display with the Mooneyes cool combi that I have. So, okay, let's start off. We'll talk about the T1 panel bus and take a look at the details to see how it compares to the 2018 release in the Car Culture Cargo Carrier set. So here is that one, and I've looked them over really close, and you know, this one's tough because the reality is they're identical. But like the Porsche 962 set, there is some difference in the shade of yellow. Also, the newer car here on the left, the tampos are just more crisp. The Car Culture Cargo Carriers version, there's just a little bit of dullness to the tampos that make it a little bit different. But it's so close that if these were to have been found in the same package or the same release in a particular year, I'd just call it the same thing, and you have somewhat of a shade variation in the paint color. And I'm not a shade variation collector, just because it's just too hard to quantify. But so it's up to you guys on whether or not you think that this new one here is a different version, a different release. And it's just a little bit lighter of a shade of yellow. Obviously you have date base code differences. You've got an LO3 here and a P40 there, so that's the obvious way to tell them apart. But if you had them away from each other, it would be really difficult to tell the difference. So that being said, you have a light yellow paint scheme with a white roof. Typical Mooneyes deco. Yellow and black moon with the black and white eyes. You've got white to yellow and red and orange flames. Detailed door handles in silver on the side. Detailed headlights. Big emblem on the front. Marker lights. And the back, you have red tail lights and a Go With Moon in black across the back. Interior is black. You've got clear windows, and wheels are white line gray moon disc, and you have a unpainted metal Thailand base. All right, now we move on to the custom Volkswagen Beetle, which is just awesome looking. This is a casting that's definitely one of my favorite Volkswagen castings. Just a really cool looking car, and the Mooneyes deco really completes it well. Now there are 3 different versions of this particular casting. The very original version that came out in the Ultra Hot series in 2006 was just like this, but it actually had an opening back hood here to expose the engine. They did away with that like the following year, I believe, so it's not had an opening hood since. But in around 2016, the mainline versions of this car had a kind of a casting change or a retool where they got rid of this opening here in the roof and put a roof rack on it, and it got rid of this Stinger exhaust for some dual kind of shorter exhaust. I have one right here that came out in the Flying Customs series, and you can kind of see the difference here with the roof and the plastic exhaust here and plastic base and whatnot. So that's kind of like the mainline version of it. So this is more true to the original, and as far as I know, I'm pretty sure that all premium versions of this casting that have come out to date are this casting, this version of the casting. So anyway, typical yellow paint scheme with the Mooneyes deco, similar to what you saw here. The flames on the side going white to yellow with orange and red. The yellow, black, and white Mooneyes with the eyes on the side. And you've got these kind of stripes and scallops here on the hood outlined in red, white fading to yellow. No real detail when it comes to headlights, taillights. You do have a Volkswagen emblem here right in the center of the back of the hood. Interior is gray. You have clear windows, moon disc wheels, and you have an unpainted metal Thailand base. So there you have it, the Mooneyes Volkswagen Car Culture 2-car premium set that came out in 2021. Very cool looking cars. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please click like and subscribe for more Hot Wheels videos to come. Take care.